Slowloris is an attack that's referred to as low and slow. And what we're talking about here is using a low volume of traffic to generate a slow rate. Let me explain what I mean by that. The attacker is going to send HTTP requests without a termination sequence. So what it means here is that the target website's going to be sitting there, leaving the connection open, waiting for the request to complete. But it never does complete, and that target machine just sits there, waiting and waiting and waiting. It has resources allocated, just waiting for that termination sequence. But it never arrives. And the thing about a Slowloris attack is that everything can actually originate from a single origin. Because if that origin can keep sending these partial requests and then resending them and resending them and resending them, and the target machine just sits there, then waiting for a response that never arrives, that can be enormously burdensome on the environment. It's going to make it very difficult to process legitimate requests whilst it's got all those connections open. Let's have a look at how it would work in a diagram. So Slowloris is really straightforward. We simply have one machine sending an uncompleted HTTP GET request to another machine. And then it just keeps sending them and sending them and sending them. And the target machine just sits there waiting for the request to be completed, and it never is. So that's Slowloris in action. Let's go and take a look at something quite different, and that's permanent DOS and flashing.